48 points, the last 25 for the Cavaliers. One of the all-time performances in NBA history. And it gets it to LeBron for three for the win. Yes! LeBron James at the buzzer. What a miraculous shot by James!
LeBron James has 30 in the half.
Holy night!
This is the best game I've ever seen LeBron James play.
Battier gets it in. Here's James on the drive for the win. LeBron James taking it to the rim.
Well, here is LeBron by playoff series, first round, and of course the conference finals. Really a time for him to shine. He and James Jones, the only non-Celtics to play in 5 consecutive conference finals. And James is 3-0 in a conference finals against teams that beat him 3 or more times in the regular season. It was Atlanta 3-1 this year. He spoke with our Rachel Nichols about moving through the pain.
This has been such a physical playoffs for you guys. How are you, first of all, going into the series?
No one, including myself, is 100%, but I'm ready to go. Obviously, I wish I can have a couple more days to continue to recover.
You had 5.
Yeah, I know. I wish I had about 30 days. That's how much time I need for my body to recover, but I feel good, and I look forward to the matchup.
You started this playoffs as a big 3. Then you became a big 2. By the last half of the last game of the last round, you were a big 1, basically. What is that like when you know it is really all on you in that way?
Game 6 was one of those, oh no, moments. And for me, how I approached, the game, inside the game at that moment is how the other guys will, see me leading those guys, and that's how they're going to approach the game as well. So I have a moment where I say, oh, no, please no. And then I'm able to snap back into it and say, okay, I still have a job at hand. I'm on the court. I need to make things happen for not only myself, but for our team.
You can see Rachel's full interview tonight on TNT and, of course, on Bleacher Report. So LeBron, consecutive conference finals, and he's ready to pass some of the guys now, and he is going to pass guys on his Mount Rushmore, already moving past the great Michael Jordan. 5th in a row, made the finals in his previous 4. So, Zeke, as we talk about LeBron James, are we so used to LeBron that we're a little numbed by the numbers? Because he's almost averaging a triple-double here in the postseason again.
When you're this great as a player, you just expect that type of greatness, and it's not that you become numb to it. You appreciate it, you watch it, and the more you expect it, and the more he delivers it, the more you're in awe of it. And sometimes you just can't find the words to really crystallize what it is that you're seeing. And 10 years from now, we'll all look back and we'll be able to find those words. But while we're currently watching it and it's happening, I think it's hard for us to really find the words to accurately describe what it is that we're witnessing. And, I look back and I say when Jordan was playing, or when Bird or Magic or even Jabbar, years later, you can find the words to accurately describe what it is that we saw. But while it was happening, you was just like, man, this guy's really good. And he's good, and he's better than everybody else. But that's really all you can say is, man, this guy's really good. And he's better than everybody else. But you got to find more, and LeBron James definitely deserves more, and he's definitely on the Mount Rushmore.
When you sit up on
But by the way, I went to the finals 3 times too. I just want you to know that.
All right.
He doesn't forget anything.
Never. Like an elephant.
And with that being said, when you're seeing greatness in front of you, it's like the first time, I always go back to the first time we worked. I started being a fan again, going back and saying, hey, I remember watching you in college. I remember all these times, and that's what we're going through with LeBron. Yeah. This is 5 years in a row. Am I tired of it? No. I like being around greatness. I like coming to work and working with you and picking his brain, because these guys have lived it. And now we're seeing a guy 5 years in a row take different people and pretty much put them on his back and saying, guys, this is how I play. We're still nitpicking at LeBron that he doesn't post up enough. And I think with game 3 or 5, he posted up again in the game. He got Jimmy Butler, those 2 quick fouls. We said, finally, LeBron's posting up more. Then he stopped posting up on us.
But you know what else?
You see what I mean? It's like
no, you're right.
It's like he's toying with us.
Well, when a guy toys with the league and he's that good, he raises the bar. So while we don't like to see domination, domination in sports is good. It's good to have great teams just dominate the sport. It's good to have great players dominate the sport because it elevates the game. It makes everybody reach that much higher and play that much harder. So when it levels out, it's not good. Mediocrity is not good.
Right.
You know, when everyone has a chance, you know, I know it's good that everybody has a chance, but it's better when, for the game, when there's a dominant team and a dominant player that everyone else has to try to catch.
Right, many people are in your corner on that one. Plus, this is all wrapped in the letter and returning to Cleveland and figuring out this team and having a rookie coach. So there are a lot of other variables that are involved with this.
You just said it, Vince. I mean, how many of our young stars in any sport could handle the scrutiny and the microscope LeBron has been living under the last 4 years since he left? And he's answered every bell. Even when he lost to Dallas, he comes back and wins 2 in a row. Then he loses to the Spurs. And now he's put another team on his back and now taking him down the road that he's just been down 4 years in a row, saying, guys, good team defense, share the basketball. When things get tough, I'll take the tough shot and put things on my shoulders. I don't know too many young guys can handle that kind of pressure.
Well, we've had 2 superstars like this that I can remember that understands their importance to the community. And you got LeBron James, and then your former teammate Shaq. I thought when Shaq was the dominant player in the league, he got it.
Yeah.
I mean, he gave himself to the community. He gave himself to the kids. He was always giving back. He used to have those big Christmas toy giveaways and everything. I mean, he was the most dominant figure in our league, but he also understood that he had to be a man of the people. And I think LeBron James understands he's got to be a man of the people, and he's doing that just like Shaq did it.
Well, the hopes of a lot of people in Northeast Ohio are on your shoulders because it's been a long, long, long time since they've seen a champion.